What is the most craziest trial that you've ever heard of? In the comments below, tell me about a trial that you think was absolutely insane. And if your story is chosen, I may make a video about it. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I am the host. On this channel, we discuss all things crime, including crimes against humanity, serial killers, and everything in between. Viewer discretion is advised for this video, as some of the topics may be offensive or disturbing. Today we are discussing the Amanda Knox trial. This case was one of the most sensational murder trials of the 21st century, capturing worldwide attention and sparking heated debates over the Italian justice system, media sensationalism, and the presumption of innocence. The trial involved the brutal murder of a British student, Meredith Kercher, and the subsequent conviction and acquittal of her flatmate Amanda Knox. The story begins in Perugia, Italy in November of 2007, when Meredith Kercher, a 21-year-old exchange student from the University of Leeds, was found stabbed to death in the apartment she shared with two roommates, including American student Amanda Knox. The crime scene was a mess, and the investigation was immediately launched. The police began by questioning Knox and her then-boyfriend, Italian Raffaello Salicito, along with another Italian man named Patrizio. Their odd behavior during the questioning raised suspicion, and they were soon arrested. Initially, Knox claimed to be innocent and insisted that she was not involved in the murder. However, after 4 days of interrogation without a lawyer present, she confessed to being in the apartment at the time of the murder, but insisted that she had not participated in the crime. According to Knox, she had discovered the body of Meredith after returning home from a day trip to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. She said that she had left the door of the apartment unlocked because she had been expecting a pizza delivery. She said that she had returned home to find her roommate, Meredith, lying in a pool of blood in the bathroom. She said that she had screamed and ran to call the police. Despite Knox's confession, the police did not release her or her boyfriend, Raffaello. Instead, they continued to question her about the details of the crime, which changed frequently. After 54 hours of interrogation, Knox retracted her confession and accused her interrogators of coercing her into confessing. In January of 2009, Knox and Salicito were convicted of murdering Kercher and each sentenced to 26 years in prison. The prosecution's case against them was largely based on circumstantial evidence, including DNA found under Kercher's fingernails, which was consistent with both Knox's and Salicito's DNA. However, this evidence was later found to be inconclusive. Throughout the trial, Knox maintained her innocence and became known as the Foxy Knoxy, or She-Wolf of Tuscany, by the media. Her supporters argued that she had been made a scapegoat due to her American accent and that the Italian justice system was at fault for coercing a false confession. In October of 2011, the Italian Supreme Court overturned the convictions of Knox and Salicito due to what it described as a flawed investigation and trial. While acknowledging that Kercher's murder had been proven, it stated that there was no concrete evidence to prove that the two were guilty. The court ordered a retrial, and Knox returned to the United States. However, in March of 2014, an appeals court in Florence, Italy, once again convicted Knox and Salicito of murder and sentenced them to 28 and 25 years in prison respectively. The court ruled that the DNA evidence had been mishandled, but that other evidence, including mobile phone data and testimony from witnesses, had linked the couple to the crime scene. Knox refused to return to Italy to serve her sentence and instead fought to have the conviction overturned. In 2015, the Italian Supreme Court of Cassation, the highest court in the country, overturned the 2014 ruling, acquitting both Knox and Salicito of all charges. The court ruled that there was reasonable doubt as to whether the two had even been in the same room as Kercher when she was killed. So what do you think about this case? Was Amanda Knox really guilty, or was she just in the wrong place at the wrong time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, I want to thank you all so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by hitting that like button or leaving a comment. I love reading your comments, and I try to reply to as many as I can. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have it if you were here every week as we discuss all things crime. I will see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.